everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our DIY Book Wreath program. My name is Bethany. I am one of your reference librarians at the South Milwaukee Library, and I'm very excited to be posting this DIY take-home craft video for adults. We're going to be making a DIY book wreath today. So to participate in this program, you do need to give the library a call to sign up for a bag, as the numbers are limited, and you can reach us at 414-768-8195, and that number will be listed in the description of the video also. So after you sign up for your craft bag and pick it up at the library, you'll be picking up this blue bag like this, and you should have everything that you need in the bag save for a hot glue gun. So if you do not have one, the library does have a limited number of glue guns to possibly borrow. So when you give us a call, mention that if you need to borrow one. So in your craft bag, you will have this instruction sheet, or I'm sorry, the listing of everything that comes in the bag. So it says here we should have some paper squares in 4x4 inches and 3x3 inches, and that's going to be in this bigger brown bag, and they are already cut for you. So you should have about 110 of the 4x4, and then I included about 15 of the 3x3. You shouldn't need that many, but it doesn't hurt to have some extra. So we have that, and then we have this pre-cut cardboard circle, and you can see there's a line on here that will come in handy. So we'll use that for the base of the wreath. And then we have a piece of ribbon that you'll use for hanging up the wreath. And then I just also included a couple glue sticks for everyone, so you're not using all your hot glue sticks at home. So the first thing you're going to want to do with your paper squares is we need to make these all into cone shapes. So you have a bunch of them already done here. So I've just been overlapping and just pulling these two corners together, opposite corners like that. And then where it overlaps here, just put a little bit of hot glue on there, and squeeze that shut. So this stuff's going to take some time because you have to do that with pretty much all of the squares. I did include some extras just in case. So that is my last one, and then I've got all of these ready over here. So then you can, once they're all in your cone shapes, you can start gluing them down. So you can see on the cardboard circle that you've got, there's a pencil, a 10-inch circle going around there. So that's what you want to use as your guide when you start gluing them down. So you just want to start gluing them to the circle here. Just dot of hot glue, smush that down. So that's one. And then I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to do these about an inch or so apart here. Let's see. You want to leave some space in between the layer here because that's where the next layer is going to go down. So just keep working on this. Alright, so I'll meet you back in a couple minutes when I've got the first row done. So once you have your first layer done, it should look something like this. Let's see if I can get this a little closer here. It's a little fragile. Okay, and then you just essentially just keep going. So the next layer, you're going to kind of start nestling the cones in between. So like that, and then we'll just, oops, stuck with glue here. like this, and we'll just keep going around. So now I just want to fill in this little center spot that we have here, and to do that we're going to use the 3 by 3 inch paper squares that were included, so you should have those in the cones as well. And then we are just going to glue those down in the center here. And as we get closer, you will notice I did have to start gluing down more of the base to get it to stick on here and to kind of, you know, fluff it up a little. So I think that's going to be the case with these 3-inch ones in the middle too. Get it to, you know, stick there. So we're just going to fill in the rest of the center. Just make sure that the bottom is really glued down there so it doesn't come apart later. Yeah, definitely I've been putting more glue on here than I was in the first ones. It was just kind of the very edge. So you want to make sure it's glued down. Let me rotate this here. And you should have plenty of squares in your craft bag. I included 110 of the 4x4, and I used maybe 9, about 100, maybe a little less. And then there should be 15 of the 3x3 for you, and it looks like I'm only going to use like 5 or 6 here. Use. I might stick with that. So I used 5 of the 3x3. Actually, 6. We're gonna stick one more in the middle. Just to fluff it out. All right. So that is our wreath here. Once it is kind of difficult to pick up, it's pretty light here. Bring it a little closer. And then the only step that's left is you should have a little piece of black ribbon in your bag. So you're just gonna tie that, you know, hot glue that in a loop on the back, and then you can use that to hang up your wreath. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy making this wreath at home. It's a really easy project. The only thing it takes some time is making all the cones, but because you can do this at home, you know, you can just have some TV on in the background. And yeah, I think this turned out pretty good, so hopefully yours do too. Please share pictures, comments, your own wreaths in the comments. We'd be very excited to see them. And thanks again.